Hello everybody, welcome on into today's video. This is going to be a very quick video. I am just going to be showing off some happy mail that I purchased. I purchased it from Budget with Ira. So I used some money from my 2026 challenge. The money that I saved earlier this year I used to buy this. So I'm quite excited. Most of this is going to be used next year. So I'm kind of working out what I'm going to do next year in terms of my budget, because I do plan to purchase a new place. So I will be changing things up next year. I won't be doing as many savings challenges just because I will need that money to basically go towards my new place. So let's just quickly, I'm just gonna see if there is a, oh, the receipt is in there, but I can see where it is. So Ira always packages things super, super well, which is always really nice. So, and it came incredibly fast from the UK. So welcome if you are new. Hi, I'm Deidre. I do budgeting videos. I've been debt-free since April of 2025. So I am working towards purchasing a new place so that I can get a dog in the future, as where I currently reside in my condo, they do not allow pets. So yeah, my journey is now more savings for goals rather than paying off debt. But if you go back and watch a lot of my videos, I was paying off debt for quite a long time. So yeah, welcome, and I hope you'll subscribe. I plan to do a giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers this year. It will be open internationally, so definitely if you're international, welcome. And yeah, you will have a chance to win. So let's get into this really quickly. I don't want to waste too much of your time. So I ordered a few new envelopes. I noticed that my insurance envelope was getting a little bit kind of, it's quite an old envelope and had money put in and out quite a bit. And then I also got another one that is for furniture, so for the exact same thing. So I'm actually just going to quickly pull out my furniture and my insurance. So yeah, furniture, it's still not bad, but I can tell that it's going to start ripping probably here soon. I mean, these are from Budget with Ira previously, but I mean, anytime you pull things and put things in and out, it's going to eventually, you know, the laminate will just. So I got the pink watercolor design, and because I have the pink Budget with Ira savings challenge in there, so I'm just going to toss my furniture one off to the side. I don't replace my envelopes very often. I tend to do it when they are wrecking. So this one was from Ira. I've had this one forever, and just because I've been putting this savings challenges in, the placeholders, eventually it kind of just decides it doesn't want to last anymore. So that is what we purchased. So I'm happy to replace those envelopes. And then we have some dashboards because I wanted to put these into my binders. So this one is probably my favorite just because of the colors. This one says Think Big. The next one is Sweat the Details. Again, I love the colors. These were all on clearance from Ira's shop. So if you are interested, definitely go check them out. Budgeted looks gorgeous on you. And then Budgeted AF. So I'm going to have to decide which binders I want to put those in. But I also got one that's a savings one, which is awesome. And I'm going to just quickly put that into my savings binder, which is the one where I house my 2026, 2027 challenges, as well as the savings challenges I am doing for Q2. So next up, we have a best friend envelope because I am saving for a future pet. There is a challenge as well, which came with it, and I'll grab that out. A Happy New Year, I could not resist. This one was just absolutely beautiful. Custom envelope. Ira always does amazing things. So this is my receipt. So I'm not going to show you that because that has all my personal details. There's some stickers from Ira. So I love money and my budgeting journey, which I love. And then the freebie was the laptop. So I have saved for my laptop already. I think I'm going to put this in a giveaway so that somebody else can have an amazing challenge from Ira. So I'm just going to set that to the side. I see the challenges that I want to pull out. So First of all, we have the best friend challenge, which we are going to be using eventually. Not right now, but we're eventually going to be using it with the best friend envelope. I'm going to replace my pet envelope that I already have. And then the Happy New Year comes with its own challenge as well. And so that I'm going to put into the challenge binder. I will work on that eventually. Again, I don't know what I will be using it to save for, but we will definitely save for something. And then I do have to quickly do a quick cash stuffing, so I'm not going to keep you here too long. I do appreciate you being here. I love Happy Mail. I don't get it very often, so I've not been purchasing very often. So I'm just going to replace my pets envelope because, as we can see, it has been well loved. So that is what I'm going to be using for the best friend for now. So that's great. And I think I might use the challenge that came with it as sort of like a buffer, or like sort of like a mini emergency fund eventually. So yeah, all right. So next up we have a couple seasonal challenges. So next year I'm going to for sure do seasonal challenges. I'm going to do minis. I don't know if I will be doing the other sort of quarterly challenges that I have been doing, just because looking at projecting my budget based on a new place, I'm not going to have a ton of money because other goals also are very important, like saving for a pet emergency, home emergencies, saving for my future. So I'm going to be using the Deja Brew in sort of the fall winter time next year. The snow day I will be using probably starting in January, so kind of wintry theme. These are all laminated from Ira. They're all double-sided. Next up is a rainy day. So what I plan to use this as is I'm going to start saving up for a home emergency before I buy a place. So I'm going to use this as like a home emergency fund. So I'm going to use the rainy day savings challenge for that. We have the spring challenge. So obviously quarter two, we'll probably next year be using that. And then the summertime challenge, I will be using in the summertime. So those seasonal challenges will get started next year. Like I said, I'm for sure going to do those. I think I'm going to do a monthly challenge, maybe 2 monthly challenges that are lower amounts, and then of course minis. And then I just purchased 2 of these savings challenges from Ira. I already have one that I use, and I like because I can use them for whatever. I don't have to use them for something specific right now. So I like those. But what I'm going to quickly do is actually, I'm just going to set this in here. I am just going to stick this in the back so of my home. So this is saving up for a new home, but I will probably get another envelope, and like I say, I'm going to start saving up for a home emergency fund before I even purchase, just to at least have a little bit of peace of mind that should something go wrong like after I move in, that I will have some money that I won't have to use my actual emergency fund for. So those are all amazing items. And then I'm just going to quickly stuff this money into my 2026 challenge, which is also from Ira. So I'm just using this money. This has been money that I've gotten from either sales. So I'm a seller on Poshmark. I'm just basically decluttering. I'm not a typical reseller. Like, I don't buy items to then turn around and sell, or Facebook Marketplace or eBay. And any leftover money that I have in my eating out or spending money. And we had a sale that I finally got paid for from Poshmark. So we are putting $20 in there. Now this money is just going to go into the bank. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for, but we should have 120. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, and 120, which is awesome. So that has been completed. And then I'm just going to update this little tracker, and I'm going to take this money back to the bank because at least I'll earn like a few cents on it, having it in the bank. So that is what we're going to do. So that should have $330 in the bank now. Like I said, I did use some money. I saved up using one of Ira's monthly challenges. I saved $120. I paid $90 for these items. Shipping to Canada is quite pricey. It works out to usually around about $30 Canadian. So Ira's prices for his items are obviously not super pricey. Like, he makes amazing items that don't cost a lot of money, but conversion to Canadian is about double. So from the UK. So anytime you see something listed, it's basically double here. And then again, like I say, shipping is about $30 to Canada. So yeah, I will put that in the bank. So I will now have $330 in my 2026 savings. Again, don't know what I'm going to use it for. We'll figure it out later on. But that is awesome. I'm so happy to have gotten these items. I can't wait to start using some of them and showing them off. But definitely go check out Ira. He makes amazing items. And I will catch you on my next video. I have no idea what it will be, but I hope you will come back and watch me then. Have an amazing day. Bye, everybody.